Well, I'm that dude from Columbia, South Carolina. They call Drummer 1980. I hope you're having a good day today. And if that's not the case, ask yourself why. Because after all, remember this, happiness is an inside job. Did you hear me? I said happiness is an inside job, and it will always be in a tournament with fellow guys. I'm back today again with my man Black Alpha, the guy that bringing the energy, the information. If you don't know who he is, go check out his channel. It's called the Black Alpha Network. The brother doing some phenomenal work. Kudos to that brother. My hat goes off to him. You understand? You might as well give him his flowers now. All right? Family, I'm going to play a series of clips here. We go examine some of this content over here. And I want y'all to see something because I'm going to point out a few things that are very pertinent and vital. Things that you should pick up on. And if you do fall through the hole, I'm going to try to mend the gap, all right? I'm going to try to bring some understanding.
1 week ago, they were begging us to blackout. Now they're begging us to stop the blackout. So when I'm looking at the time, we making good time because we on time. Family, in 1 week, we done shut them down. 1 week, we done shut them down. Make no mistake about it. 24/7 standing on 10, baby. That's what we doing. And foundational Black Americans is ruining everything, and they feeling it in their pockets. Look at this right here, fam. Certified salute to all of my FBA sisters and brothers out there. And I'm going to show you evidence. When you step up in a place, them places is very empty. Watch.
Doing a temperature check. Let's see.
Empty.
Oh, okay. I thought so. Do another temperature check. Oh, here go one up in here. Let me see. Temperature check. Anybody in there? Oh, okay. I thought so. Another temperature check. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me see. Temperature check.
Damn! Fam! The evidence speaks for itself. This the digital age. The cameras is rolling. Certified salute to you in the chat. I love us too. Let's go. Look how empty it is. They want to show videos of Black folks out there. And fam, if they could, they would, but they can't, so they ain't. Remember that. Another empty spot. We'll clear this whole goddamn country out. Try us. Certified. Woo! Look at that.
He's slacking. One of us.
I love that picture so much. I gotta run that one back. Look at that empty ass place.
One of us.
Right there. Look at that empty ass aisle. The washing machine and dryers are sitting there getting blacked out. Fam, the dryer done got blacked out. We done blacked out the washing machine. The washing machine and dryer about to leave. How you gonna pay for that, Mr. Foo-Foo? How you going to? Come talk to me now. I thought you said you had that smoke. Where that? Can't see it. I'm looking. Can't find it. Nope. Ain't got it. There you go. Look at that empty ass aisle, fam. That's what happens when you mess with this lineage.
He's slacking. One of us. Doing a temperature check. Doing a temperature check. Let me see.
Damn.
See, that's a sign that you go to sleep.
Doing a temperature check.
Woo!
Oh.
Hello. Yep. Hey, and look at that whole side right there, though. Look at that whole side right there. Look at that. That's supposed to be filled up. Blackout. That's supposed to be all locked. Blackout. That's supposed to be deep, but it ain't.
Oh.
Hello.
Doing a temperature check.
There you go. Look at that. Hey, look right through them damn doors. None.
Good Lord. I thought I seen tumbleweed go across the screen. So dry and empty in there. Oh, I thought people was begging and pleading and poking out the chest and y'all Black Americans won't boycott then. Your wish is my command. I don't have no problem no way because to be honest with you, I don't want no rice. I don't want no chicken. The wings look this big, family. What kind of way? Now, you know ain't no chicken that big. The chicken got muscles. Them buzzard wings, bro. Gulf wings or something. You know good and well ain't no chicken that big with muscles. Come on, guys. Now, I hope y'all keep this up. Keep their nail salons empty. I don't need no bird claws. No way. Because some of y'all don't need them no way. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to get off into that. The point is, stay your rumps out of them places. Let them people wither on the vine and die. As far as I'm concerned, you need to spend your money with your own people. Practice group economics like everybody else do. Now, whenever we do, oh, it's racist. How that's racist? You the one started it. We just not catching up. If our people want to do like your people do, and they just want to make our dollar circulate and run laps and track meets and the 400-yard dash and the 400 meters and the 100 meters, if we want to do that, run a marathon, 26.2 miles, let us do that too. And all is well, right? I'm proud of y'all.
Do that, none. There they go. Family, this is what I'm talking about. Certified, on time, how we ride. You can have foundational Black Americans get on code. And we didn't sit down. We didn't have no meeting. We didn't say we're going to do it on this day and this day. We just simply said, this is the thing to do. Let's go get it. Fam, we're sending shockwaves throughout the whole world. Everybody's talking about this blackout right now. Everybody's talking about it from both coasts outside of the United States. Everybody knows that Black Americans are not to be effed with, because in this era, when we say we're going to do something, we deliver, y'all. I'm loving everything about this. This is going to go down as one of the most phenomenal times ever. And this will go down as the greatest blackout, boycott, shutdown that you've ever seen. Mark my words, fam. They're going to talk about this right here more than the Montgomery bus boycotts. We're going to surpass that like we should. And we're going to take it to another level. And I seen somebody in the chat, they said, this is the new norm. We ain't going backwards. Temperature check. Absolutely. And if you notice, fam, the temperature check done came back and it's coming back quite hot. I mean, just piping hot, on fire, burning up. And why is that happening, y'all? It's because we're letting everybody know right now. You will not disrespect us. We made our minds up. The days of unaliving foundational Black American children and then going back to sell us squirrel egg rolls just isn't going to happen no more. And you should have enjoyed all of that back in the day. See, fam, they had time to enjoy it, but they done fumbled the bag. And to be bold, to come out, make videos and talk reckless, now temperature check. And it ain't so goddamn good for you because we done turned up the heat. Beautiful. We told everybody this summer was going to be one, didn't we? Didn't we tell everybody? Well, damn, this summer is it right now. And y'all seen them running around trying to make those little false statements. We got a little something for them. We got a little something for them. And Black Americans ain't playing nowhere.
Family, he made a very good point that I didn't even think about. This will go down in history. If people hold fast to what they currently doing, this here is going to literally flip the table upside down simply because people are so accustomed to us acquiescing and coming back and, oh, we just want a coalition. I don't want no coalition against no enemy combatants. All of this kowtowing and acquiescing and trying to get along with people, that mess out the window. I'm not concerned about getting along with nobody. You don't have to accept me. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it across the board. That go for everybody, not just them. The Sambos and Jiggables, all of them too, the same thing. Everybody gonna get the same treatment. You're not glamming off nobody. You're not tethering to nobody. You're not fastening to our back. You're getting off of us. And it's just that simple. There's no two ways about it. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Because me personally, I don't go in those places anyway. Because I always had a nasty taste in my mouth from the onset. Because it's worse enough to deal with the white supremacists. And now you have to deal with some buffer classes? Nah, give me the pure white supremacists. Let me deal with them because they run everything anyway. Let me go at them. See, but you got Ben Young here is standing up in the way, causing ripples in the water. You understand? This is why Dr. Clark Anderson warned us years ago. The master teachers of years of time of old warned us. You have to get by the buffer classes. The best way to get by the buffer classes is to starve them out. They come into the community, don't support. I know a few people may go, but family, a few can't sustain a store. It have to be a community of people to sustain a store. They'll go out of business real fast at the blink of an eye because it takes revenue to keep a business afloat. You have to turn a profit and not just a little small margin of profit. It have to be something worth keeping the store open. And if only 25% of people just stop, that business won't stay afloat. Let somebody cut 25% of your pay. You're going to start losing stuff. Trust me. If somebody cut 25% of my pay right now, I can't sustain for a little while, but eventually I'm going to have to level down some. And what you're seeing is exactly that.
Out receipts. And the receipts that we pulling out is that every time you come up with a lie, we knocking it down. Every time you babble, we knocking it down. And we pulling that plug out the wall. So they out here now trying to burn down their own businesses, trying to get a little paycheck, trying to get a little come up. And do you know something very, very phenomenal, fam, that Black Americans is standing on? We calling it out ahead of time. Certified salute to all my certified sisters out there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, fam, the sisters been giving them that work. When I'm going down the line and I'm looking at all this stuff, fam, I'm seeing a hell of a lot of certified foundational Black American sisters. And the sisters is out there going, nice try, Jackie. That ain't going to work. Nice try, Mrs. Chow Ming. That ain't going to work. We know what you're trying to do, and that check ain't going to hit. Look at this right here, fam. We already knew they was going to try to burn down their businesses. And we had some for them before they did it. Watch.
Y'all know them people burning down their businesses. The boycott continues. Have a good day.
Let's go.
Well, the Asian community is apparently spreading lies that, you know, since we said we boycotting their businesses, that we said we're going to loot and burn down their stores. And I just want to go ahead and get ahead of this lie. You're not going to find no video where we said no shit like that.
There you go.
Just you doing all that because we don't want to give you our money.
Woo!
The only reason they are spreading these lies and these rumors is because they are about to damage and burn their own stores so that they can file an insurance claim, and then they're going to turn around and blame us.
Bam! Certified salute to my certified sisters. Y'all tell me, is there any lie, any excuse that they can come up with that is going to work? Hell no. Notice how the sister right here was already ready for that BS that Lucy Liu was going to say. She was already ready for that BS that Jackie Chan was going to say. So you better go back to Joe Biden. No, he's 9-3 up the op shit. He's out of here. You won't see him. Who you going to go to then? Nobody.
Because, you know, they ain't going to just sit there and let their company go out of business and file for bankruptcy and blah, blah, blah. You know, they want to get a payout. They want an insurance payout. So they already just spreading this lie around so they can go ahead and damage and burn their own stores and then commit insurance fraud. Because we have not said that at all. We have no intentions on doing that. I've even seen a video of one of them posted with a brick down there on the ground and nothing else looked touched in the restaurant.
Damn.
You did that shit yourself. They're already getting started. And so the insurance company better do their due diligence and investigation and lock their fucking asses up.
Woo!
Because we ain't said a damn thing about that. Quit lying. And that's even a furthermore reason why we shouldn't take our ass in your business ever again.
Do y'all hear this, guys? You have to stay ahead of the curve because everybody is out to try to get a payout. They trying to just blame the FBA. So they trying to burn out that bit. Like the sister said, I haven't heard that. Now they coming up just fabricating, just outright lying. See, in order to be deceitful, you have to be a liar. In order to be a person that manipulates situation, you have to be a liar. And one thing I can't stand is a liar. Young lean lying. Talking about we said we go burn. Show me that. Show me a whole group of people saying that. Because I don't believe it. They're trying to commit fraud, guys. Anything to try to win, even if they have to resort to underhand tactics, lying and fabricate, you better take heed. Now, you have been warned. Now, it's up to you. Well, whenever they put that broom to the back of your head, don't say nothing. Don't come crying now, because ain't nobody going to say nothing. Because we told you, stay your behind out of there. Go somewhere else. I'd rather pay a little bit more to deal with our people because you have to understand how business work. I'd rather pay a little bit more and go deal with them than to be humiliated, to treat it less than messing with these people. That's why I don't even go in there, because the minute they do something to me, it's up. It's no, well, why did you do me like that? Nah, because of like Rick Child, see, that's what I carry for at all times. So help me God. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. That's why I carry at all times. Yep. Legally. Yep. Candy bars. If you got a sweet tooth, I'm the dentist. I'm going to take it out for you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Stay out these people's stores. Now move accordingly.
And one of the things, family, that we've been out here blacking out and putting down is these businesses that been trying to get our money, and they don't be serving us real stuff. No. Let me go ahead and put Mr. Mutombo over there on the corner real quick. We're going to get back to him and his forehead in a second. Fam, y'all know what the hell they've been feeding black folks that go up in these places? We really saving lives by you not going to these damn takeout restaurants, because people done took their business in there, and you find out they done took animals that came out of a dumpster and put them on the grill. Don't believe me? Watch this, family. The blackout came at the right time. Family, protect yourself, because if not, you might be having some squirrel claws or some alley cat ankles. I don't know. You might be having some dog kneecaps. Just be cautious.
Well, get this, one restaurant, 110 violations. And on top of all of that, our cameras caught something disturbing on camera that even still exists in the kitchen now.
In tonight's Dirty Dining, Local 10 investigator Jeff Weinstein tries to get some answers from an owner who doesn't want you to know what inspectors found recently.
I don't know what this is. This is fish on the floor.
We don't know if it was going to be cooked or used for sushi, but we do know it doesn't belong on a filthy, wet, greasy kitchen floor. We are in the kitchen at China Buffet at 11379 Bird Road. Inspectors recently found 110 violations here, and we saw some of the issues still exist.
110 violations? Family, you need a calculator for that.
You have steak on the floor. Can you just take the steak off the floor? That bin of raw meat was very close to that piece of fish we found on the floor. No one could tell us what was in this sink in the dishwashing area. There are 3 full pages of violation after violation. Roaches near a sink and a food prep table, chicken, beef, pork, ham, dumplings, all out of temperature. The dish machine was not sanitizing. Food debris, encrusted materials, mold, grease was found on almost everything from ovens to the soda guns. There was evidence of an employee smoking in a food prep area. There was an objectionable odor in the kitchen. That could be coming from this bathroom that was in the kitchen. It was full of standing water and reeked of sewage. What in the world is going on here? The owner doesn't want to talk about it.
No cameras.
No cameras what? First of all, don't touch. First of all, don't touch the camera.
Don't touch the camera.
Talk to my attorney.
Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera.
110 violations.
Well, get this,
110 violations? You can't make that up. This is what we're talking about, fam. Oh, no, you got to get blacked out. See, let's be honest, y'all. Can we go there? Can we go all the way there? The average black American, we've been boycotting these people for a long time. Haven't we, y'all? We've been knowing about them alley cat ankles, okay, and them dog kneecaps. Let's not play these games, family. We've been seeing all of that. We know exactly what they've been selling. We've been the main ones calling it out. It didn't take no damn Dateline or MSNBC study or breakdown. It didn't take Mr. Mayo to go there with his camera and say, what is that on the floor, and grease and all that crud. We didn't have to do all that. We've been saying that to each other for a long time. We've been saying, I don't eat there. Every time somebody said, oh boy, I went up in there, dog, got me some noodles, there was always a foundational black American to say, nah, dog, that ain't soy sauce. No. I don't know what that is, family. That ain't an egg roll. Nope. You better put that back. What somebody said, plastic noodles? Nah, we've been saying that for a long time. So foundationals have been known that these individuals have been feeding folks stuff straight out the damn dumpster. You literally have photos and videos of them putting a damn cat in a damn blanket and then walking them indoors. That ain't the only one, though. More and more stuff came out. I just showed y'all the Mayo inspection, okay? That was the Mayo inspection. Let me show y'all when some of the brothers went up in there and what they were saying. But before I show you that, y'all remember this just from a few months ago? How many of y'all remember this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. 350 squirrels were found in a cooler in a Chinese restaurant in New York.
Damn!
I said 350 squirrels was found in a cooler, okay, in a Chinese restaurant in New York. And a lot of people in the comments, because I go to them comments, I get deep down in them comments, they have had squirrel before. And that's your business. If you want to eat a squirrel, a snake, a dog, a cat, that's your business. But when people go to a Chinese restaurant and order food and they order some chicken, they expect chicken. But I've been saying this about these Chinese people. Lay off of it a little while. Maybe go to the grocery store and maybe make your own Chinese food. You can do the same thing that they are doing. It'll taste just as good. Okay? Because you can't tell me, I think a lot of us, especially back in the day, when the Chinese restaurants came in strong, they wasn't feeding us something that they didn't have no business of feeding us.
We've been on
350 squirrels. So now I know who to call to get the squirrel out of my attic that I can't get rid of. Young Ling to come on back. They'll put some gravy on it. That's right. Word is, Uncle Ben still cooking rice. I don't need to go there. Ain't your mama still making pancakes? You wear drumming them If she can make pancakes, she can cook egg rolls. Same thing. Same thing. I don't have to go there. Stay from out there. These people serving you squirrel meat, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Do you hear this? And you think that I'm going to go in this? That's why I don't go. I'm telling y'all, that's why I don't go to places like this. Because if you pay attention, their people don't even eat there. They don't eat that food. So if they don't eat it, what are they serving you? It don't have no nutritional value to it. It's something they charging you $5 for a plate of rice and chopped up meat that you have no idea about. And you sitting there licking your fingers. All right. Tell me how that squirrel tastes. He probably got a nutty taste to him because he eat a lot of nuts. Y'all see the screen, right? So don't try to, drummer, we don't know about that. When have you ever seen a food truck go by there and drop something off? Family, I heard a story one time. The dogs and the cats around that restaurant just started coming up missing. And it wasn't no dog catcher. It was Jet Li and all that. Yeah. Yep, kicking them and chopping them and dragging them in the back of the restaurant. Yep. Chopping them up, you don't know what you get. Put some onions on it. Everything tastes good with onions, don't it? Everything tastes good with onion and Lowry seasoning. Woo, finger licking good, right? Yeah. You eating squirrel meat and horse meat. If you knew what you was eating, you would probably start vomiting now. Remember, Uncle Ben's still cooking rice now. Don't worry about no rice. I'm not giving these people 1 red cent of my money, and you being disrespectful. You ain't got no respect, and I'm not going to lower myself to go in there. Point blank. And that's how we doing it.
Y'all remember this lady right here? Social media accounts and went into complete egg roll hiding. People done pulled out this individual's papers, is losing business. And they fight a lot of them folks that ran to him and his son disrespecting, harming our young foundational Black American brother. Yes, the hell it is. And now you're seeing a lot of them folks that ran to the internet and dared us to go ahead and protest. Now their own family members is losing business and they fighting their own family members. And there was one person that thought that they was going to run their mouth disrespect, and people done pulled out this individual's paperwork to the point where now this individual has pulled back their social media accounts and went into complete egg roll hiding. She is in the Chicken Chow Mein Protection Program. Y'all remember this lady right here? Y'all remember her? Remember she made that little video when she was saying, I'm talking to y'all Black folks. It's funny how everybody who was talking to y'all Black folks a week ago, now they justice. I'm sorry. Please don't black me out. I please don't. It's funny how all that tough talk done went away. Fam, shout out to the great Torian Reigns Reloaded. Shout out to my brother, because Torian Reigns broke this down, and watch how he exposed her. Shout out.
You know, there's an age-old saying, every projection is a confession. So some of y'all, or a lot of y'all on here, and probably social media at large, are aware of this woman right here who went on this rant, you know, going at Cyrus Belton and his family, you know, and the whole Rick Child case and everything like that, and all the nasty things that she had to say. Well, the social media sleuths, probably on the black side of social media, did some digging. And they found out that this woman has a very interesting past where she should not have been opening up her mouth to talk about black people at all. So,
y'all go subscribe to my brother Torian Reigns. Let's go.
Let's read this caption. The Asian woman who went viral for calling black people criminals for defending Cyrus deleted her account after people found out she got arrested for fraud, grand theft auto, and filed for bankruptcy in the past. Tried to change her name to Monica to avoid embarrassment. And as you can see by the screenshots, they have her information, you know, her race, you know, hair, eyes, and all that thing. But look what's circled in red. Arrested for theft and grand theft. Arrest date March 18th, 2009. And they said she also used to be an apartment manager in Stockton. They said she was arrested for embezzlement and, you know, not paying, you know, taking the tenant's money. And it's also some other things that's going on over here as well. Like, literally, the woman is a straight up criminal. And she got the nerve to talk about black people need to deal with their kids. Black people need to wrangle in their kids and stop doing this and stop doing that. This is why I always tell black people too, stop doing that respectability politics thing. Stop thinking that you got to tap dance and lower yourself to try to appear normal to a lot of these individuals so you don't come off as being a quote unquote criminal. Because meanwhile, this woman right here did all that finger wagging and did all that cussing and all that anti-black talk on that video. Tried to get it restored when people got it taken down, and then people dug this up about her, and now she's just basically disappeared from social media. Go figure.
Woo! Well, family, you hear the gist of the matter. Shout out to Black Alpha Network. That brother is on fire. You need to go check out his channel. It's called Black Alpha Network. Type it in the search bar. His content will show up. I promise you that you won't be disappointed. He keep his energy level up on 10 at all times. His energy is contagious. So go check that brother out. Got some phenomenal content. Also check out Terrain Reloaded. All right? But guys, this woman here was a career criminal. You heard it. Bankruptcy, a fraud, grand theft auto. Huh? Stealing people money. But she got the nerve to talk about black folks, this and that. The message for today is very simple. Stay out of these people's stores. Let them have it. They hitting the women with brooms. They're shooting people in the back, getting off. Huh? Talk about hurry up and buy. See, that's why I don't go in them places. Sit there watching you like a hawk. Got bars up on the doors and all kind of. Nah. I don't need to go in no place like that. If they bars up on the doors, I don't even go in. There is no rhyme or reason that you will find drummer parked in the front of a place, a nail salon, a restaurant, or should I say restaurants? 350. Let me tell you the trick. The trick is to get the rats, and that will attract the cats. So then they got a 2-for-1. God almighty. And they smell them rats, and all the cats from the neighborhood will start snooping around, and they just trap the cats. They get a 2-for-1. I am proud to see how things are shaping up thus far. All you have to do, in all seriousness, is just keep moving forward. Try not to go in these people's places. Seriously, leave these people alone, man. Because if somebody don't have no respect for you, leave them alone. Because if you don't have no respect, most of the time you're going to start disrespecting. And that's something that we can't tolerate. Okay? Let them have it. Let them have the restaurants. Let them have the buffets, because I don't know what that stuff is anyway. I don't know what that stuff is. Nah. Let them have the nail salon. I don't care if they got 50% off. Let them have it. Let them run out of business. Laundromats, I go somewhere across town to wash clothes if I don't have one at home. You understand that? I don't need your gas because it probably watered down anyway. I don't want nothing from you, and you feel the way you feel. No. We don't deal with buffer classes. Let them buffer classes go. And with that being said, family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on back to C Drama. Hit the like button because I'm trying to disseminate the message. I'm trying to get out there further. You know, I came from the bottom, and I'm going to continue to climb. And until next time, peace. And remember, Uncle Ben still cooking rice.